RWBY. 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 Yes. Yes. We found Micah.
Oh, yeah. Yes, we have.
Micah,
I am found.
Micah managed to dig his way out of tissues and phlegm.
Yep.
Still has a little bit of phlegm, but the tissues are nowhere to be found and have been replaced by cough drops.
He's alive. We found him.
I mean, you were missing for longer than I was.
Yeah. No, I'm just going to have this cough for months. So that's just the way it goes with me.
I bit him and infected him with phlegm.
People thought that...
Phlegmpirism.
Ew.
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 Ew. Oh, God, the more I think about it, the worse it gets.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. Let that
people thought that you and I were just, like, swapping weeks now.
Oh. That'd be weird.
That would be weird, wouldn't it?
That would be weird.
Well, now Elena's not here, so I think maybe it's like one, not all three of you can be here at the same time.
No, that'll get fixed next week.
I know. I'm just being stupid.
But yeah, so I've heard one thing.
Okay.
And that's that there's a voice actor in this episode that we're going to enjoy. I don't know who it is. I've looked up nothing. I know nothing beyond that, and that was told to me on, I think on the live stream, somebody said that.
Okay.
Which, I mean, you know, as far as spoilers go, yeah, that's fine. I don't
minimal. That's
minimal. Like, oh, hey, cool new voice actor. That's something to look forward to.
Yeah.
You haven't ruined anything.
Nathan Fillion.
I'm pulling for Jeff, actually. I'm pulling for Jeff Ramsey.
I hope so, too.
I fully expected the bandit that Yang first dealt with to have been Jeff.
Okay. Actually,
that's what I was expecting.
You know who I think it might be? Gavin.
Gavin's already been in.
Really?
Yeah, he was a member of Sun's team.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Dang.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I was like, oh, man, I wonder if we're going to see
see
Gavin again. But
maybe. I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, we'll have to see. Yeah, I mean, maybe it'll be Jeff. I mean, maybe he'll be like Drunkle Crow's drinking buddy.
I could see that.
Who's like actually like not good at anything, and like he was actually like an information broker.
Yeah, I buy that. I'd be fine with that. That'd be great.
Information broker Jeff. That'd be cool.
Or no, he just like runs a co-op. People are always trying to break into it. Okay, we're getting into deep references.
Yeah.
So
I don't even get your shallow references.
Stay out of the pool, my friend. Stay out of the pool.
I can't swim.
Yes, you can.
You know what?
No, it was you that couldn't ride a bike.
I can ride a bike.
It was Booer that couldn't swim.
He can swim.
He can now.
Yeah, now. Well, everybody learns stuff. They don't. Well, people aren't born.
Well, you said stay out of the pool. Well, I just say stay thirsty, my friends.
Oh, you can't drink that. That's gross.
People
pee in that.
Yeah. Did I say drink pool water?
We were talking about pools.
I said stay. Never mind. I said stay thirsty. You know what stay thirsty means? It means don't drink anything. Do not quench your thirst.
I'll tell you all something later, but I am not telling it in the video because it's the worst, like the actual worst thing ever.
Okay.
So
maybe we'll save it for after we react.
Let's just get into this.
All right. All right. And once again, I have skipped the intro, and here we go.
Which is sad because it's a really good intro. It's a good immediate framing shot. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know exactly where you stand.
Are you ready?
I've beat up on giant monsters and robots more than once. I think I can handle getting a few signatures.
I mean...
Your chieftain needs you. Your people need you. Please, join the fight and help us save Haven Academy.
Not gonna... anyone?
Are you kidding me? We'd love to have someone with your skills on our side.
Mata.
No, Rambro.
Get back inside.
Mom.
You're not going anywhere.
Oh. Sorry, Rambro. Yeah?
Huh? Huh?
Dead.
Out of the tree, bro.
Sorry, buddy. first time we've really seen fish-type Fahnholz. That's neat.
I don't get it!
Bananas.
How can they just sit around and do nothing with the White Fang getting ready to attack?
Because not everyone is like you and me.
Slamming down a pina
The Fahnholz here in Menagerie, the ones that weren't born on the island, moved here because they were tired of fighting, of having to struggle constantly. Menagerie is filled with people that just want to be left alone. And here we are asking them to put the rest of the world before themselves.
I guess I never really thought about it like that.
The problem is, whatever happens at Haven is going to affect them whether they like it or not. If Adam gets his way and Haven falls, it's only going to make things worse for the Fahnholz. Everywhere.
Adam. He's the guy you used to work with?
Yes.
Sorry. Forget I brought it up.
No, it's okay. Have you ever met someone and thought to yourself, they are the personification of this word? Okay, well, I remember getting to know Ruby and thinking, this girl is the embodiment
kind of a big
purity.
word for sun.
After a while, I saw Weiss was defiance, and Yang was strength.
What am I?
Jury's still out on that one, but I'm leaning towards Ernest.
Giant dork. Dumbass is a good one as well.
First, I thought Adam was justice. Then I thought he was passion. But over time, I realized I was wrong. He wasn't any of those things. He was spite.
Spite
Not
is a good
hatred, not rage, spite. He won't accept equality, only suffering for what he feels the world did to him. And his way of thinking is dangerously contagious. That's what worries me about Ilya. She's not like Adam, not yet at least. But I don't know how long that will last.
She was your friend, huh?
She was. Her chameleon traits meant she could pass as human. She could have lived a normal life if she wanted. But she didn't. I always admired that. She lost her family in a mining accident when she was young, and she joined the White Fang. Like me, she was more or less trained on the road alongside other Fahnholz. She learned to survive, to defend herself. But as people like Sienna and Adam started to gain a following, she became more dangerous. I guess I did too. My parents tried to get me to leave with them, but I refused. I had Adam and Ilya, after all.
You know we're going to have to face her eventually.
I know.
So, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to try and help her the way you helped me. You showed me that sometimes you need to be there for a friend, even when they don't want you to be. I was drowning in guilt and fear. I tried to push you away, but you didn't give up on me.
I mean, yeah, that's
And I can't
true.
give up on Ilya. It's about time I saved my friends for once.
Oh.
No, hey, Oscar.
You're really getting better, huh? Are you hungry? It's almost dinner time.
Yeah. That sounds good. I was about to call it a night anyway.
So, you've never fought before?
Just the occasional small grim. Nothing like this, though.
Wow, you look like a natural.
It's strange. I've only had this cane for a few weeks, but I feel like I've had it for a lifetime. Longer, even. I sound like a crazy person.
I mean, yeah, just a little. But at this pace, you'll be combat ready in no time.
Oh.
She said the thing.
Penny.
Well, I'll see you upstairs.
How do you handle all of this?
What do you mean?
I'm scared. I'm more scared than I've ever been in my life. Than I ever thought was possible.
It's okay.
I always knew that I wanted to be more than a farmhand, but this? Who would ask for this?
kid.
We all went to Beacon because we wanted to help people. But you're right. None of us asked for this either. We just have to press on and
How
hope.
can you be so confident? People have tried to kill you. The world's about to go to war all over again. How are you okay with any of this?
It's just there.
Yeah, the Buster Sword.
Just hanging out.
When Beacon fell, I lost two of my friends. Penny Polandina and Pira Nikos. I didn't know them for very long, but that doesn't change the fact that they were two of the most kind-hearted people I'd ever met. But that didn't save them.
They're playing the theme song behind it.
Pira thought that if there was even the smallest chance of helping someone, that it was a chance worth taking. And because of that, she died fighting a battle she knew she couldn't win. And Penny was killed just to make a statement.
I'm sorry.
I am scared. But not just for me. What happened at Beacon shows that Salem doesn't care if you're standing against her or not. She'll kill anybody. And that scares me most of all. Pira, Penny, I'd be lying if I said that it didn't hurt. That I didn't think about them every day since I lost them. That I didn't wish I had spent more time with them. If it had been me instead, I know they would have kept fighting too. No matter how dangerous it was. So that's what I choose to do. To keep moving forward. Come on. If we don't hurry, Nora's gonna eat everything. It wouldn't be the first time.
Has.
She does that.
Hey, Oscar. This isn't gonna be easy. But the fact that you're even trying says a lot about you. You're braver than you think.
She really is remarkable, isn't she?
Yeah. She must have been one of the best huntresses at Beacon, huh?
In some ways, yes. But in many others, no. She has her quirks, her faults, just like everyone else. But she also possesses something unquantifiable, a spark that can inspire others even in the darkest of times.
This must be really hard on her, too.
It most assuredly is.
Your thoughts?
Are of no significance. If this is how High Leader Taurus wishes to proceed, then we shall make it so.
Of course, brother. Still.
Come in.
Sister Ilya, thank you for meeting with us.
How may I be of assistance?
Please, stand. We have wonderful news.
What is it?
We finally received a message from the Mistral Brotherhood. The operation was a success. Adam Taurus has claimed his place as the High Leader of the White Fang.
Good. And Sienna?
Buried with honor. The other branches of the Fang have been given the story that was agreed upon.
A necessary sacrifice. We won't forget everything she did for us.
Indeed.
Your maturity and understanding in regards to this matter is appreciated. And it is why we've summoned you here this evening.
The White Fang is experiencing a transitional period.
Growth requires change.
And change can be painful.
Uh-oh.
If it's for the betterment of the Faunus, then it's a pain we can endure. What's our next mission?
Containment. With the CCT tower still inoperable, we have the luxury of control over the flow of information.
News of Adam's ascension has yet to reach Menagerie, but when it does, the citizens of Kuo-Koana will undoubtedly react poorly now that the chieftain has spoken out against us.
It's my fault the Belladonnas had any ground to stand on.
Do not concern yourself with past failures, Ilya. Focus on the future. We have an opportunity for redemption.
What do you need me to do?
The Belladonnas are the only remaining threat to Adam's assault on Haven Academy.
There it is.
And so, they must be silenced.
Silenced?
Like Sienna, they stand in the way of true progress for our people.
We would never put such a burden on you alone, of course. Your brothers and sisters will be at your side. But your relationship with their daughter makes you an integral part of this operation.
Oh, boy.
Blake?
We know how close you were with young Blake. Rest assured, High Leader Taurus has requested she be taken alive. But we cannot risk having her present to defend her family.
Oh, good.
The people of Menagerie...
We'll come to understand what happens to those who speak out against the White Fang.
And we'll be left without a leader until our victory is complete.
A necessary sacrifice, Sister Ilya.
She's right to worry about the citizens. It's possible they may come to see Gira as a martyr.
It is a risk we must take for our High Leader.
I will not allow them to ruin this. The Belladonna name has brought me nothing but grief. You've done well in finding the deserter. Bring her to me alive. But not before you've slaughtered her family. I have a promise to keep.
Oh, good.
He seems unwell.
He carries with him a tremendous burden.
Are we sure he is the one to lead us?
For now, we must do what is best for the Faunus. Yes. Brother Yuma, did you see Tagira's messenger?
Cool.
He rests beneath the waves, along with his warning.
Then all is well.
He got bat wings.
Who the hell is that?
I don't know. But he's got bat wings. That's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Let's see. Nick Landis. Wait a second. Where have I heard that name before?
Well, let's do a quick Google and see.
Oh, Scott. Scott Frericks. I think he's been in this before. I mean, Mata.
Nick Landis.
Yeah, that's the only one. It's the only one out of the ones that we've.
Nick Landis is Lanipator.
Oh, Lanny. Oh, God.
I fix.
Friggin' Lanny.
Yeah, you
didn't. No, I didn't put two and two together. Wait, Landis. Where have I heard that before?
Yep.
Because I'm so used to him being called Lanipator.
Yep.
I still hear him yelling, "Everything's on fire!"
Yep.
Oh my God.
Yep. Yep.
Ah!
Yep.
Taka, get down. Taka, no.
Yep.
No. If there's one person who could scream like a friggin' banshee, it's Nick.
How much you want to bet that that's one of his attacks?
Damn, I didn't think about
bat
that.
Echolocation.
Yeah.
Just screech attack.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right?
And if there's one person who could scream,
it's Lanny.
It's Lanny.
Yeah.
Because his screams are legendary. I mean, his Vegeta scream alone scared me.
Yep.
I was just like, God, I don't want to get in front of him.
So, Bat Vegeta.
Bat Vegeta. That's a good one.
Yep.
Batty Pator.
Batty Pator. That's pretty good.
So, all right. I'm excited to see where we go. Okay. This is just all building. This is, I mean, you're seeing all the pieces fall into place, especially on the menagerie side.
This is the first character that we've seen that actually has wings.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Yep.
Who has, like, that full ability, natural ability to fly.
Yeah.
And, you see, the build that we're getting is just, like,
where you going, Chico?
Crazy. Oh, God. He's like, I smell cough drops. I want them.
No, he's okay.
I hope so.
He needs to go out. I'm going to take him out after this.
All right. So, what we've got here is just more and more build. And you know, Oscar, of course, getting the talk from RWBY about, you know, why she fights. And of course, we see Adam kind of, you know, getting more and more unhinged. And, you know, you had the two sitting there talking about, is he the one to lead us for now? I guarantee you they'll pretty much just turn it on a dime. Yeah.
Scott Frericks.
It's Kaiser Neko.
Yeah.
I know that.
Okay, I don't think you ever actually said it.
Yeah, Scott's Kaiser. Yeah.
I don't think you ever actually like said it out loud.
Really? I thought I said it a few times. But yeah, Scott Frericks. I mean, him and Lanny. I mean, they're Team 4-star.
Hold on.
They're the two primary American Team 4-star. And of course, you know, you've got Takahata, who is, you know, doesn't want to leave Canada. Which,
well, give me a second to. So, Victoria Holden works for Crunchyroll.
Mm-hmm.
She was in Camp.
Okay.
Let's see who she was in Camp. Hi, Chico.
She's probably another concerned mother.
She's listed as cute waitress.
Oh yeah, she was the one at the the diner. Yeah,
she hasn't done very much.
Oh, she's probably getting into voice acting.
Yeah, she's barely been in.
I mean, hell, Tara Strong. I don't think Tara Strong got into voice acting until she was like in her 20s, and she had it.
Anyway, but yeah, so that's the new folks.
Yeah. Well, of course, everybody on here I know pretty well. You know, of course, Aaron and Michael.
Oh yeah.
You know, Lindsay, Aaron Desmuke. Aaron Desmuke. I'm so glad that him and Vic Mignogna have reconnected in this show.
Right.
And Vic Mignogna, one of Vic Mignogna's first words to Oscar Pine, Aaron Desmuke, was pipsqueak.
Yep.
And pipsqueak is what Vic Mignogna's character Edward Elric was called for the longest time in Full Metal Alchemist. And Aaron Desmuke was the first dub actor for Alphonse Elric, Edward's younger brother, who was the bigger of the two because he was in
because of the armor. Yeah.
And it was, and you see, it's little references like that you know, little inside baseball references to different
nice
anime.
Touches,
it is, and people will talk about it, and it's like we're talking about it now, and I guarantee you, it actually has been mentioned in the comment sections before, and I'm very happy that the show's keeping up with its, you know, where it came from, you know, because this is born from anime, and it's paying tribute in a lot of ways to other anime, and also they're getting really good voice actors for this show. I mean, they've already had, I mean, you know, they got Michael Jones at their disposal, and they've had Shannon McCormick since he played Wash.
Oh yeah.
In Red vs. Blue.
Yeah, I mean, well, they've had him even before that.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
because Shannon McCormick was in a bunch of RT shorts before Wash was ever introduced.
Was he?
Yeah.
Wash was introduced in season 6?
I'm pretty sure he's been in...
Yeah, it's been like 9 years, and I think the shorts actually started coming out around the time they started ramping up production on season 5 or season 6. Because season 6 is where they started taking Red versus Blue in a different direction. Instead of just, you know, a bunch of random guys standing around in a valley or in a same box canyon all the time. It actually evolved became like a lot more broad. Look at Micah just sitting over there in his
Mike
corner
is just
of
like,
confusion.
I don't know what's happening.
Micah is in the corner of confusion, everybody.
I mean, I don't really
because he
follow a lot
does
of voice
not get
actors,
these references.
so. I got nothing.
Okay, so he was in... Oh, he was the editor for 3 episodes of X-Ray and Vev. It's interesting.
Uh-oh.
10 Little Roosters.
What's this?
Yeah, obviously.
Oh, yeah. 10 Little Roosters. I mean, I knew he'd been in that.
So he was in... Okay, no. 2009. He was in 2008. Okay, yeah. 2008, he appeared in the Recollection series, and then he started being in Rooster Teeth shorts. So yeah.
Okay. All right. So yeah, there you go.
Yeah, because he was the guy that got frozen. Remember?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
It's Shannon.
Yeah, sent to the supposed to be sent to the past.
Sent to the future.
Sent to the future to get knowledge about and give it to them for future references.
No, that didn't work.
And it's like all right. So when you get to the future, invest in IBM, Apple. And I was like, that's not.
Get to the past.
That's not how time travel works.
Yeah, it's weird. Anyway.
All right. So this was fun.
It was good.
This was good.
Good
A necessary sacrifice, and I hope after showing Bagheera, I hope they don't.
Yeah,
because I like Bagheera.
Yeah, Ghira's really cool.
Yeah, and I also like Blake's mother. Whose
name I've just forgotten.
It's left me too.
But hold on.
Oh gosh, it's killing me. It's gonna kill me. Comment section is gonna kill us.
Don't worry.
How could you all not know that?
I'm working on it. Just hold on.
Yeah. I know. But honestly, I love all these characters, and you see, that's what it needs to happen if you're gonna have a meet, huh? Collie. Okay, yep. So if you're going to have deaths, you want to have meaningful deaths, they have to be people that you care about.
Yeah,
they have to be.
That's true.
I mean, that's why Eris's death was so impactful for a lot of people.
Yeah, but you also have to not be able to call it. I remember in Burn Notice, there was a character that had appeared a few times, and then he started showing up all the time, and I'm like,
oh no,
he's gonna die. Micah knows exactly what I'm talking about.
You talking about Michael Shanks?
Yeah. No. Michael's brother.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nate.
Nate Weston. He's just like, he appeared every now and again, and it was fine. And then he started showing up in like every other episode, and I'm like, oh God, they're going to kill him off, aren't they?
Okay.
Oh, it's happening.
I know what you mean by that, and I think one where they did really good with the character's death and also, taking everyone by surprise with it was in Scrubs with Brendan Fraser. Did you ever see that episode?
I've never seen Scrubs.
Okay. I don't think I saw that.
Okay, well, anyway, he was a brother to several people on the show. Dr. Cox's wife. He was pretty much Dr. Cox's brother-in-law, but him and Dr. Cox got along like best buds. They were brothers, and they were pretty much brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah, and anyway, he, after getting diagnosed with I think it was lymphoma at one point, he gets the treatments, and after he gets the treatments, he decides to go on a trip around the world, taking his camera along the way, taking pictures of himself at all these different places. Well, he gets back, and he appeared in a few episodes, but he appeared in this one episode, and then they take him in for diagnose. They take him in, to check up on him, make sure everything's good. And then earlier in the show, JD actually was talking about this old man who was like really, really bad off. And they said he's probably not going to make it the rest of the day. And Dr. Cox said, I want you to keep your eye on this guy. I want you to keep your eye on him all day.
Mm-hmm.
And then they cut back. JD, it's like about halfway through the episode, JD walks up and hands a clipboard to Dr. Cox and says, I'm sorry, sir. The patient went into cardiac arrest and we lost him. And then Brendan Fraser walks up behind Dr. Cox and says, oh, man, that sucks. And then after that, Dr. Cox and Brendan Fraser interact with each other throughout the rest of the episode. And then at the end of the episode, they're by the way, I think this is out of spoilers territory because it's been
easily.
I think it's been 14 years.
It's been quite a while.
It's been almost 14 years since this episode. But anyway, they get Dr. Cox and Dr. Cox and Brendan Fraser walk up to this, and it's outside, and and it was Dr. Cox's son's birthday was close, and him and Brendan Fraser are sitting there talking, and Brendan Fraser says, "I'm glad you made it," and then Dr. Cox says, "Oh, what did you expect?" And then JD walks up behind Dr. Cox, and then Dr. Cox says, "Are you going to take pictures?" And then JD says, "Pictures of what?" And then Dr. Cox looks back at JD and says, "Pictures of my son, covered in chocolate, the whole routine." And then JD looks at him and says, "Where do you think we are?" And then Dr. Cox turns around to look at Brendan Fraser, and Brendan Fraser's not there. And then Dr. Cox looks at JD, smiles, and shakes his head, and him and JD walk over to these seats in the middle of this cemetery, and it's Brendan Fraser's funeral. And what I didn't notice at first is that the only person that interacted with Brendan Fraser was Dr. Cox. It was just like, oh my God.
It's subtle. But
it's good. So good. So subtle, but so good. And I was just like, wow, that was really well done. And it was effective too, because I found myself just like ripped to pieces because because Brendan Fraser's character was a nice guy, really nice guy. But it's just how it goes. And if that's what happens with this here, if this happens, I'm gonna be heartbroken because, and you know what? They've already proven that they do this.
Oh yeah,
they've already proved, because who did they kill? Not only did they kill the good guys that we like, they killed the bad guy that we like too.
Yeah, they killed all my favorites.
Yeah, and they were all redheads.
Yeah, Rooster Teeth hates redheads.
They killed
confirmed.
They killed in order Penny, Torchwood. Sorry. I watched I was rewatching Doctor Who earlier this week,
and then
Pyrrha.
Yeah.
So yeah, all three of those.
Yeah.
Damn. And it hurt.
Right. We got to get out of this.
Yeah, we do.
I
do.
gotta take Chico out.
Yeah, okay. All right.
He keeps licking me, and he smells like butt.
All right. Thank you all very much for tuning in. If you want to check out the original down below, check it out there. And also, we'll see you later, everyone. Peace out.